and I was about to say good morning. I feel like I did this a few streams ago. It is not the morning. Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday, November 8th. I think it's been a while since I've done a Tuesday stream. So that's also kind of weirding me out. I was like prepping for stream, doing like my usual like mic check, blah blah blah, and I was like, this doesn't feel right. And I think it's because it's Tuesday at the beginning of my work week. School work week. Anyway, hi Toady, hi Citrona, hi Bones. It's fine the first hour or so, but now your face spot is filled with females and you're too scared to touch the piano in front of a group. What? So you're gonna touch... You want to touch... Wait, why would you want to touch the piano? Well, so I'm sorry to hear that that you have to keep waiting to go home from your campus, Bones. Hopefully, transportation arrives soon. Based on the thesis principle, if you use the move tool to adjust the location of most of the pixels in an image, is it still the same image? The what now? Like, if you don't move some of the pixels, I mean... You have picture, you use brush that moves stuff around instead of actually painting. Oh, I mean... No, because you still technically, regardless, you still technically altered the image. Yes, it's like using Photoshop to like, I don't know if I'm interpreting it right, but you know, it's like using Photoshop and you're using like the clone to stamp tool, or you know, and you know, you use it to like clean up someone's blemishes, you know, or like make their pores not visible. It's the same thing. It's still technically altered, even though the holistic essence of the image is still there. You still technically altered it. And yeah, I know you're not as like not legally, but like my response still stands. Oh gods, not this again. The student common room has a piano because why not? You like practicing on it whenever you're bored or alone. Oh, I see. I understand why you feel anxious wanting to practice it for sure. It's very valid for you to feel that way. I remember in high school, I would just keep practicing J-pop dances before school started for like a while. And that's where a weird amount of confidence comes from. I'm just kidding. No, I still have anxiety. Anyway, call 1-888-BLUE-HELP. Oh boy. I'm glad you're enjoying... You can do the California Girls dance. Ooh, did I already... Dead by Daylight? Huh? Have I seen that one? I don't know. I'm not even sure if I learned that one from like Just Dance. I remember learning like the choreos for like Barbie Girl from like Just Dance back in like middle school or something. Those are very fond memories of like dance and stuff. And now here I am, a dancer, except I don't dance right now because I don't have any space to dance. No, yeah, I just was like... What does Bones mean by DBD one? The one where you dance around someone lying on the floor? What? Okay, I definitely have not seen whatever you're referring to. I will always occasionally go back to California Girls whenever I'm listening to my bubblegum pop shit. Is all you remember about that song? Oh. California girls are unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. Sun-kissed skin, so hot, it melts your popsicle. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. California girls are undeniable. Fine, fresh, fierce, we got it on lock. West Coast represent, now put your hands up. Ooh, oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Sorry. Yeah, I should stop looking at Twitter while I'm streaming. Okay, let's get things started. I have some art to work on. wanting to get silenced. What are they gonna do? They're not gonna be like copyright for my voice alone. Anyway, so here's the schedule for this week, in case y'all didn't know. I'm just doing art streams, or at least only trying to do art streams this month. But I will be playing Casey's mod from Inscription on Thursday. They might. I don't think so, just for my voice. I think it requires a lot more stuff musicality-wise before it detects it as like even like a proper cover. Like, I don't think acapellas would really be pulled into it, especially since I'm listening to video game music in the background. Do you think if you play Tokyo Ghoul's opening song, it'll scare the crowd? I don't even know. They might like anime. Oh my gosh. Do like the Seabat song or something. I don't know. Seabat. Yeah. Tuesday, which is today, and Thursday, Saturday, all art streams. Thursday will also be Casey's mod, and that might be the trend for this month. So yay, weekly Casey's mod, woo, whatever, woohoo, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the schedule. That's pretty much. Okay, I'm just gonna hop into art. So again, like last time, I will be flowing into flow mode as I do my art, because, you know, I am trying to do my best. I am kind of pretty late with like my work for Huevember, but you know what, that's okay. I'm still trying to do these pieces in a crammed amount of time, which still gives me the stress and anxiety that I would rather not have. But that's okay, everything's fine. So working on my second piece. My second piece is Nico from One Shot. So I finished the sketch in the last 2 days, so now I just got to do line art and color. So woohoo for that. I don't know what you should play on the piano to scare campus girls away. This is not something I can provide help with. I am out of touch with the college peeps. I will definitely say that. I'm gonna do this. It is all. Is this the size I want for my pencil for line art? I don't know if I want this 6 point. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's really not. And we'll see. I was downloading a brush from the Clip Studio Acid Store again, because I was like, I want to like find... I was like looking for nice brushes that artists use to like do their painted looks and stuff, and I'm like, I need to see like a tutorial video or something from them. Because like looking at their art is one thing, but getting an idea of how to use it is another. They just lack that intuition for sure. Can you play Seabat on the piano? And yes, I did suggest that you should play Seabat. The piano. I feel like you could, it'll just sound very dissonant. You can try. If you actually would like to try, go ahead. Do you think if you play like Hatsune Miku or some other Vocaloid songs, they'll go away? Or do you think they'll be like, oh my gosh, Vocaloid? Oh. Shoto, thank you for the 6-month resub. I'm gonna let this finish.
Yes.
Okay, there's a TTS. Thank you, Shoto, for the resub for 6 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well, Shoto. Welcome back to Liminal Space. I give you forehead kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'm gonna turn on the music because it looks a little loud on my audio meters. You need the right mood. Oh. Alright, that was me yawning. What kind of right mood? Well, what does right mood mean? Do I need to? Oh, okay. We need to talk about your addiction at some point, I swear to God. Addicted. Oh my God, bones. Suggestion is you should play the song you'd get the most enjoyment from. Just helps the nerves. Right. Right. You got sick, but that's okay. Oh no. Well, hopefully you remember to drink lots of water, chicken noodle soup, maybe some honey lemon green tea for the throat, vitamin C like emergency. If they try to talk to you, move your head more, be so into it, everything in everyone else's voice. It's kind of a mood, like, you know, like, back in uni, I would, like, walk, like, up and down, like, the main path that I would usually take for classes, and it's notoriously known for having all the people that are flyering and tabling for their organizations. And so, even if you had headphones or earbuds in, they would still try to hand you a flyer, because, you know, being on the other side, that is what you kind of have to do. Like, if you hand out a flyer, you have to just try to get the flyers out. From experience, I would know. So you just vibe to your music and just, you know, push through the crowd of flyering people, and it's just, yeah, Lord. Your birthday is in like 42 hours. Early. I was about to say belated. Early. Happy birthday, Shoto. Ooh. Should I sing a birthday song for you? Would you like a birthday song rendition? You know how like other VTubers sing like happy birthday to people? Would you like that from me? I can't sing very well. But you know, I if you want me to sing, I can add my very own Bonnie special into it. Get comically large headsets in case they don't get it. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm pretty sure you'll see people walking down, like, with Beats headphones, and, like, people will kind of still try to flyer you. It's really funny. Yeah, you said because it's in 42 hours. So would you want your birthday song now? Or on Thursday? Or are you saying you want it on Thursday? In which case, remind me on Thursday. In case I forget. Because I'm very forgetful. Oh man, this like line here for the hat, they're very long lines. I should probably use them in pieces. You know, I can say at one point goodbye to the line art. Thursday? Okay. So usually when it works for flyering and tabling, you usually have like a little tagline. Did you say when you hand out the flyer? So, you know, like in my experience, it's like, are you interested in community service? Hands flyer to person walking by. Are you interested in community service? Or like, you want to attend a free dance workshop? Or, what do you think about the examples? You know, stuff like that. Interested in networking, blah blah blah. Interested in tech, blah blah blah. The like really quick one-liners. And then they won't actually try to engage in a convo with you, unless you actually try talking to them, obviously. But they'll usually like use their little witty one-liners when they give you flyers and stuff. And you know, sometimes, because you know, giving out flyers can be pretty boring, honestly. So you know, sometimes people like get creative with it, and it gets pretty interesting. You'll remind me, thank you. Yeah, early happy birthday again. In case I don't get to actually say it to you on your actual birthday. I hope school has been going okay, by the way. And, well, besides perhaps the sick thing, because I'm sure sick would definitely affect how you be doing at school. Absolutely terrible thing to be going to school. Lord. Going to school while sick is definitely not fun. Especially during these times. Very unnerving for sure, I would say. God, I still have to get this part of the rim. Not the disgusting sound I just made. I am so sorry. Alright, why did I flip my canvas? Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm honestly a little worried about coloring this piece. Just because Nico's clothes are primarily red with that like... it's not like, it's almost like, kind of like periwinkle but darker color. And it's like, I'm a little worried about how that's going to... I'm a little worried about the coloring just because this is the color palette for this second prompt for Huevember. So I'm just a little worried to see how I'm going to incorporate it, or if I can still try to incorporate the red somehow. You've been here a month, you've never went to the canteen before and they sell dim sum? Ooh, I keep yawning, my lord. But dim sum. Is it good? Did you try it? Have you tried it yet? Did you just learn about it? You should try it and let us know how it is, because that sounds exciting. Even if it is just 3 types. Dim sum, good. I haven't had dim sum in a while. It's definitely like something you have as like friends or family and stuff. So definitely would be like a different experience buying it just from like a cafeteria or a canteen. Just to eat. For nourishment. Without social purpose. It's interesting to think about, for sure. Oh, I forgot to say, I kind of just wanted to rush into stream immediately, which kind of ties into the fact that I started stream a lot earlier than I usually would, just because I was kind of antsy and wanted to just start drawing and stuff, and just kind of thought vomit on y'all. Yeah, it's unfortunately like they made them just put in a package. The fact that you could eat was practically a meatball is awesome. Well, at least you can eat it, and it's edible, and it won't kill you. Cross your fingers. Can you die? I forget. Did we ever establish if you're capable of dying? Oh my gosh, you're having more blue potion. Oh my lord. Bones, no. Who knows what'll happen if this addiction goes on? Because I sure don't, actually. I don't know how rendering this hair will go. I might delete some of the line art. But I can't, that's sorry, this specific video game track just took me off guard. It's a fewest thoughts had emptiest, that's the name of this mix, and I'm gonna look for something that is not as distracting, because this is just... there's a sleepy Nintendo music playlist, and this will be perfect. Of course they start out with a song, whatever. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to start stream early just so I could just do art, you know? Just do it. Just do it. Oh, and also, if I do finish this early tonight, and I still want to keep going with stream, I might work on the other sketches that I have that are not Huevember related. Because those do exist, and I should finish them at some point. Just maybe. And just maybe, teehee. I definitely feel like me doing this art challenge is definitely me having this point where I'm questioning my art skills. I mentioned if you had escaped the cycle of death, you think it applies? You can't really know until it really happens. So if you were to give me a gun, does it have to be me? Can't it be someone else? Ask Toad. I don't know, ask Toad to, I don't know, take the gun. I don't know what you need the gun what you need me to have the gun for, but I'm sure Toad can do it, right? I really need to like get the hang of dynamic line. I think I'm just entering this phase again of like trying to like really hone in on my art style, so maybe that's why I'm feeling super critical of my art lately. But also the first Huevember piece I did, I saw a lot of mistakes afterward, and I was like, freaking hell. So you know, that doesn't really help. I'm gonna hold a gun while you shake someone down. Your pops told you about people who want you to do that? No, we just need you, we're just giving you, well, Bones is giving you a gun. I don't know why. It doesn't end with just holding the gun, okay. Right. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say this on Twitter, but I've been noticing that I've been saying right a lot lately, and it's really weird that I'm saying that a lot, because like, oh God. I know, it's like, I say right, you know, like, you can say right to like tell someone you're following along, and then, you know, you can be like, right, you know, to be like, okay, it sounds sussy or questionable, but whatever, you know. Because gun safety is no joke. Oh my god. But what if we're using the gun safely? We're using it safely to test. You and your blue potions. What if I change it to a red potion one day? What are you gonna do about that? What does that even mean? It means you exercise proper gun safety while you properly shoot the gun, okay? You can still, like, use the gun and, like, use it improperly, or, like... Look, what if you, like, try to use it safely, but then you do something improper, like have bad trigger discipline, and then you shoot it when you, at the point you weren't intending to shoot it? You know? Why are we even talking about gun safety? Because gun safety is no joke, is what someone would probably say. Fair. Let's just all agree Bones is immortal without testing and problem solved. Okay, fair enough. This is like a random thing to immediately think about, but do you ever think about how like in stories with immortal characters, you always think about how lonely they must eternally be because they might fall in love with someone, assuming they're romantic. If they're aro, then it's a different story, but if they like if they want to romance someone but they're like mortal, you know, they get to experience, they just are there when their partner dies, and then they just keep on living because they're immortal, and then maybe they'll find someone new to love, and then they'll die because they're mortal, and the process continues. Don't jump in a volcano. What active volcanoes even are there right now? Why is that a question for me to ask? Oh my gosh. I feel like, I don't know, are there some? I don't know. You generally love to read about mortal dilemmas. Yeah, it's so interesting, like, thinking about these hypothetical... I guess, maybe more theoretical, but like, what, like, that sort of stuff entails and whatnot, like, what does it mean? What would it entail, like, with romance and, like, living and stuff? Like, what if they have a family with that mortal person, but then all the family just stays mortal, and then they get to see their children make children, and they have grandchildren, and then they have grandchildren, and more, and you know, they're just always part of this family, and they're just known as like, oh yeah, they're just like the immortal ancestor that never gave us immortal genes. One thing you really love is you live long, and if you live long enough, your body is there, but your soul will die. Like, humanity matters less the longer you live. Oh, I get what you mean. We'll have to do the eyes separately, because there's like the big eyelash thing. And this is why immortals in most of the traditional stories live retired from regular humans. That's fair, I guess. But that's boring. We want excitement, you know? You want excitement and stuff. That's just how it be. You know, we want interesting plot lines. We need to create a problem so that there's a story. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was not sure how I was pivoting my rotation on the canvas there, but that was really disorienting for sure. I'm very sorry about that. Please forgive me. Not a lot of stories use that. I see. It's that, or it's more of a time passage difference, like in the Celtic stories about the Fae and the person stays one night and they get home 10 years later kind of thing. Oh. Those stories are also interesting for sure. I don't think I've read in a while. I've read articles from the New York Times, but I don't think I've read fictional stories. Well, I did read that PO3 fanfic a while ago after I finished Inscription because I was in my feral mode. Which, speaking of which, if I do finish this Nico piece, I will go back to working on my Leshy piece. Because I just need to keep working on the sketch, and then I'll be able to... I think I was just going to use that as my line art. We'll see. Seeing an immortal having flashbacks to their own children, knowing they'll live on in the great-great-grandkids, you want to feel emotions. Family stuff is your weak point for emotional stuff. I don't know what my weak point is. I think if you just get me a good story with a lot of meaning. I mean, Inscription's ending made me cry. Coco the movie made me cry. I think a lot of things have been making me cry lately, so I think I'm just clearly being too vulnerable. And I need to close my heart up again and stop being emotional. I have to be stone cold. I'm pretty sure in high school or college, I was oh, I can't cry anymore because I cried myself out in elementary school because I was a crybaby back then. But I think now I've embraced the fact that you should live through your emotions and you should get to experience them fully without bottling them up. And so maybe that's affected how I experience these fleeting emotions now. I don't know. Without having a tangent. Uncle, embrace the magma. You're going home, Nice-u! Have safe travels home, Bones. Thank you for chilling with us briefly. I gave you a forehead kiss. Does the forehead still count as a forehead if you're a skeleton? Well, whatever. Mwah, 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 mwah. If I keep thinking more about how I call them forehead kisses, this is gonna get even worse. There's bone there. I guess. What constitutes a forehead? The part of the face above the eyebrows. In human anatomy, the forehead is an area of the head bounded by 3 features, 2 of the skull and 1 of the scalp. The top of the forehead is marked by the hairline. The bottom of the forehead is marked by the supraorbital ridge, which is the bone feature of the skull above the eyes, where the eyebrows sit. The 2 sides of the forehead are marked by the temporal ridge, blah 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 blah. Eyebrows don't form part of the forehead, okay, well. Yeah. Location is the same. I could just say head kisses, I guess. I mean, people just give people kisses on the head, and it doesn't have to be on their forehead. But there's something special about doing it specifically on their forehead. I don't know what it is. I don't know. You'd say the top of the forehead is where the angle of the head changes. Most people's hair starts there, but the whole thing isn't forehead when bald / shaved. Ah. Very good point at the end. That is indeed true with the bald / shaved thing. Top head, okay. So you're saying I should say top head instead? Top head kisses! Mwah, mwah, mwah. I had to like specify it somehow, right? Because if I just say that I'm giving y'all kisses, wouldn't y'all like kind of like would y'all interpret that as like automatically like mouth, lips, kiss on the lips sort of thing? Which I think most people would generally not take that as a platonic gesture. So, you know. Of course, forehead kisses might also be kind of up in the air, but you know what? Too bad! You like the forehead kisses being specified? Okay. Do you not want regular kisses, Toad? I can provide them. Platonic regular kisses. Now on sale. $4.99. Currency not specified. There's another stand here. Where? I might be able to delete some of this line art once I use shadows and stuff to kind of separate these strands. Okay, why are you giving me a meditative mint? What are you trying to say? I will take some time to calm down. Hi, Jer. Welcome on in. I saw your new Vroid model. It looks really cool, by the way. I hopped in stream at some point. I keep lurking. And it looks really nice. Also, how are you? I am staying calm. Okay, are you happy, Toad? I took the meditative mint. I did indeed see him. Also, let me do this really quick. And then let's do a regular one. Y'all feel free to check out Jer. Do I call you a VTuber? They are a fleshed streamer who is also a V streamer, as you can see because I just said they had a Vroid model as a base. Yeah, I saw you draw the features. It's so cool. It looks really, really cool. I kind of want to try doing like a live 2D model or something, but then that means I have to learn rigging and blah blah blah. Which, you know, wouldn't be a big deal because I do want to like update my model at some point anyway. But it looks really cool. I was like, oh my gosh, this looks actually like your character. Amore. For Final Fantasy XIV? It's been a while. My memory sucks. Yeah, also Jared's a great artist or a super cool graphic designer also, so please, 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 please do check him out. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. Anyway, I'm just doing some art. I'm participating in Huevember, which is like this promptless. You know what? I can pull up the thingy. I think everyone might have different prompt lists or something, but essentially, as you can see, every day there's a specific color you use, or you can just do it in 10 prompts for the month, which is like a general hue to work with as the main color. So I'm doing the second day. I'm behind, but I'm enjoying making art. So I'm drawing Nico from one shot because why not? You know, my friend was like, "Oh, you should draw Nico," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I can." So that's what's happening right now. Hello, palette. There we go. Okay. A 2D live 2D model would be next up, but VRoid works since you only stream casually. I see. Thanks for the shout out, no props. I give shout out to streamer friends. I can. VRoid is 3D, yes. Unless I am wrong and stupid. Okay, I did these like weird whiskery shapes, very whatever, and I feel like I should like try to make them look nicer, to be honest, which I will do so right now. And then I'm probably just gonna copy paste them for the others. Gosh. I'm gonna try to do this a little better, y'all. Give me a moment. I like to look up 2D models more. I also agree with that. I'm not sure why. Meh. Okay. I keep forgetting that today is also election day in the US. So, you know, all the election stuff is happening, and I think I keep getting notifications from the New York Times app because of that. Because they're providing updates on everything that's happening across the country, and I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah. Just the usual. Oh my gosh, how do I... I feel like this will look a little more similar and stuff. And this is why I'm copy-pasting this. I'm done with these. Or the other side. Just for my sanity. Hey Jeremy, I hope you've been okay and that work has been going well and whatnot. That life has been generally going well. Very convenient seeing you, because I've been watching this streamer play Omori lately, and they actually got raided by Omocat early when they were playing today, and it was very surprising to like see a raid from Omocat, and you just see all the bunch of people trickling in, and it's like, what the frickity doodah? And there was some other stuff that happened, but I promised myself I would not start ranting on stream about it, because I knew very well the other reason why I probably wanted to start stream was because I wanted to start ranting, and I'm not gonna do that. I will not. I will restrain myself. I will restrain myself. I will do my best to restrain myself. But I am emotional and impulsive, that's the word I'm looking for. Not like rant in a bad way, I was just kind of disappointed with some of the other behaviors that I saw. You're scared of watching people play games you like because fandom members get a bit much. I'm gonna just say that is the source behind me wanting to rant, and like relevant to what I saw. To let you know. I actually ranted about it in my server. It's great. I think I used to joke about this before, where it was like, oh yeah, you know, it's not a stream without technical difficulties or body ranting about something. And I'm like, this is not the energy I should give off. I might have made the Discord a specific command just for like mods only to use. I forget. Actually, I don't know how my friend has it set up, or because they have it so that Ah, crud. They have it so that it has to be posted only in chat during a stream. Sorry, my brain is like not working. And then the question was if they only have it so that moderators or the broadcaster can use it, because I don't remember those permissions specifically, was my concern. Does the stream elements normally reply during streams? Nope, you can definitely use it off stream. Bots can reply off stream if there are things that you can use them off stream for. Like me and Prowler and Mika, I've definitely used bots off stream for some testing stuff. I've been doing it recently, trying to test some new stuff. Yep, uppity doopity. You tabbed out for a sec, no worries. You don't usually like interacting with people in fandoms outside of your own community. Yeah, that's completely understandable. I definitely would understand why. I'm gonna think of how to word this eloquently without going into the rant. I was worried that it would happen where people would start straight up giving advice when that would be considered backseating. Which, if it's like a one-time thing, there isn't that much harm. But when a lot of people are doing it, it's a very different story. I think just with since I played Inscription recently, and there's a lot that definitely should not have been spoiled for me, you know. I think that's why I especially share that sentiment right now, because, you know, I'm really grateful for people like Toad and the other people that were in chat when I was playing it, and, you know, were respectful of like, you know, like, oh, you know, let's like keep it hush hush, or, you know, let's like slowly guide Bonnie towards finding this out, sort of thing. Because, you know, that's very respectful, you know, maintains the fact that it's a broadcaster's first time playthrough, and also maintains it for other viewers where they really enjoy seeing someone play the game for the first time, you know? It goes with anything, really. It's one thing to be enthusiastic over something, but you need to be respectful towards someone's own experiences. Yeah, exactly. That was the first time watching it. Oh. Did Prowler not play it on stream? Or maybe he played it before both of us, you know, had really been involved in his community. I don't know. Maybe Prowler didn't play it on stream. I don't freaking know. I mean, you could have looked stuff up, Toad. I don't know. Was before? Oh, okay. Then I definitely was also not there for the Inscription stream. But yeah, I'll try not to say anymore, because I think at this point I'm just kind of over it. Especially just because I'm trying to do calm art talks, but... Yeah, I was just like worried, because I was like, I hope this isn't like getting too much annoying, you know? Because it's also like, oh, like... It's not specified if this broadcaster wants that or not. So like, I'm just like, oh! Should I say something? You know? Because it's also like, you know, I think community members also have a right to like jump in and be like, hey! And try to maintain the vibes, you know, that sort of thing. Because they have that right to do so, or like, you know, be like, hey, you know, this thing you're doing is totally not cool, sort of thing. I think that's just like another discussion on its own though. But, you know, if you recall correctly, the game he was playing when you first got a stream was Thumper. Oh, I do not know when he played that or what that game is. This is when we need someone who, like, has an archive of the games he played. That's why you stopped streaming for a long time. Rating in Final Fantasy and art has been easier though. Aw. It's good to hear that stuff like that has kind of deterred you from streaming. Especially stuff like that. Oh, the rhythm game? Oh, I see, I see. I will say when I was streaming One Shot earlier, which is also kind of why I am doing fan art for One Shot, 'cause, you know, it would be nice too. And I actually do want to do like more fan art after this, you know, because I really did enjoy the game. I oh, okay, that was confusing. I like. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh, because I was trying to focus on this because I was like these weird whisker thingies. As it turns out, Nico's mom also has them. Oh, I remember what I was saying now. I'm really grateful that there was someone who did pop them and was enthusiastic about One Shot, but was like really respectful towards me being a first-time player to it finally. And I have not played AudioServe. I don't think I've heard of that either. I haven't heard of many games. I'm not a real gamer. In case you didn't know. I'm sorry for fooling you all. I'm not gamer. I am fake gamer flame. It's a boomer game? Can't be that boomer. I mean, I know of random games here and there. Ugh, hold on, I'm looking at images. I don't think I've seen it. 2008. 2008 is not boomer. That's like prime time when people like me were discovering the internet and stuff on it. The bun boy that you're drawing? Sure. You've been saying you were drawing bunny boys, and I was like, is this meant to be like... Because you had an ellipsis, so I was like... You'll send it to me on Discord? Okay. Also, I will... Ugh, my nose is getting a little runny for some reason. Oh my gosh, it was heavily raining today, and it's so great because, you know, I do love the rain and stormy weather, but there's a difference between me loving the rain and being inside and nice and cozy, and me having to walk around in the potentially rainy weather, because, like, school and stuff. It's really nice to just have this weather in general, but it's definitely a weird effect on my mood for sure. Because it's like, oh, it's kind of funky, you know, like it's been a while and I'm not used to how this sort of weather would affect my mood. OMG, Nico, hi, yeah, it's Nico! I'm drawing Nico for my Huevember second piece. Precious Nico. I figured I'll just do like basic portraits of some of the fan arts, because I am going to do some more fan art for Huevember, because I figure it's a great way for me to get in fan art while also, you know, practicing, working with more trying to limit my color palette usage and blah blah blah, that sort of stuff. I should also practice my enunciation. I'm always really hard on myself with stuff like that. You're almost done raiding it in Final Fantasy, so you wanted to draw portraits of your teammates to commemorate clearing? Oh! That's super cool. I love stuff like that. I've been wanting to, like... Because the people I played a D&D Dungeons & Dragons one-shot with earlier this year, aka when I first finally got to play Dungeons & Dragons, we're in the talks of trying to get another one-shot or, like, a campaign together, and I really want to, like, draw our characters if we get around to having a campaign, because that would be so fun, because I love seeing how other people like draw their like D&D characters and stuff. It's super cute and whatnot, and like drawing the antics that happens in their games. Oh my gosh, this is looking cute so far, JR. I always love seeing your art style. So nice. So edible. I hope your nephew is enjoying the stream. Hello, Citrona nephew. I am Bonnie. I am a flame. I am drawing a child from an indie game where the child is potentially traumatized. Should I be telling this to your nephew? Having your party consists of pretty bun boys? Ah, I see, of course. Very good feast for the eyes, indeed. I feel like I did not properly iterate one of my thoughts I was about to have, and I was gonna say I will talk about, because I did say, on my Discord, I was gonna actually, like, iterate a little more on, like, my whole handle changing nonsense. I actually talked, I think, last stream about how Twitter is, having an interesting time. And that's kind of why I was like, oh. He prefers gaming streams, still very cute though. Aw, no worries. I'm sorry, I am not here to do the gaming. At least for the time being. Sorry, I cannot be a POG gamer right now. Well, I'm not even that good of a gamer. I mean, please. Bronze, Iron, and Valorant, that's me! Anyway. Are you moving to Tumblr? I actually set up, or I changed the name on the Tumblr that I had placeholder for to like what my new handle will be. So that is one of the platforms I did want to go. I've actually been wanting to go back to Tumblr for a while anyway, because I really like the tagging system on there. But that is one of the options I have been thinking about. You still actually have your blog from high school? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just deleted mine that I had from like early college. I was like, no. This doesn't need to exist anyway. Goodbye. But yeah, because of the whole Twitter nonsense, I am going to be hold on, I think I can disable some of these rubs really quick, and it'll just make me feel a little clearer with what's being drawn here. Okay. I did say I was thinking about changing my handle, partially because I also feel bad for people when people call me Bonnie, but then people call me Left Eye. And then we talked about this a while ago, how it's like, oh yeah, not everyone knows I'm Bonnie necessarily until I tell them. And I don't usually tell them because I'd feel bad telling them, because I'd be like, oh, they have to like memorize this change, you know? You've been thinking about it because you've been really into role-playing in Final Fantasy recently, and it'd be fun to do lore dumps about your OCs there. Do it! Tumblr's a great place for that, for sure. And I think Tumblr would be like a great place for me to like really like indulge in the whole VTuber role-playing thing. It's like I'm really starting to like dive into that, like how I can do that, like formatting wise and whatnot. It's cool, it's great. Like I can have like pages on my Tumblr that are like actual like, oh, these are like profiles about Bonnie and stuff like that. And you can like read those and see what the frick it is. You hate making lore dumps on Twitter, not being able to edit them. Oh, yeah, and you can just edit them on Tumblr and, you know, like update it as you go. Your new OC, I don't think I have. Twitter. Please pardon if my bitrate kind of jumps around for a moment. What do I have? And I'm just being stupid. Scrolling. Not me, scrolling. And you can tag them so they're all in their own space. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Omori. I still never did Omori fan art, I think, at any point. One day. All these games that I'm like, I want to make fan art for, and I don't. Here, can you like DM me? Also, this is a great timing for me to forget that I have not promoted myself anywhere, that I am streaming. Not like it matters, I'm just doodling. And doodling. I'm usually pretty good about this stuff. I guess today I'm just like whatever, especially because I wanted to start early. I'm just so forgetful. I don't even promo myself in that many servers, really. Oh my gosh, wait, is your dragon character? What the fuck? She's so cute. I love this third outfit. Aren't you cute? These, okay, well both of these are just cute outfits. Final Fantasy 14. You really have such cute outfits in that game. But for what reason? To be cute. There's no other reason needed. I already fell into that trap with Maple Story. I'll never fall into that trap again. Let's not talk about Maple Story. Actually, yeah, going back to the whole name change thing, I am just changing my handles everywhere. I've talked about it very casually, but since the tweet.com website is having an interesting time, you know, it's a great time for me to initiate, plan, expand to other platforms. And it's not really a big thing, it's just literally, it's just that my handle will actually have Bonnie in it. Literally nothing for y'all to worry about. Nothing really will be different besides that handle. The N will still be called, the left eye means end. It'll still exist. Part of my lore. But, you know, it's a nice handle that, you know, has my name in it for people to refer to from here on. Like, you know how I, like, every time I hop into other people's streams and they're, like, doing collab with people that know I'm called Bonnie, and then they call me Left Eye, and I'm like, ah ha ha ha, this must be awkward. I'm like, there's a solution to this. A very obvious solution. Well, one of them would be to tell them. The other one would be to change my handle. Why have multiple of the first problem when I can remedy it forever? It's whatever. You're determined to actually create OC lore with her since you couldn't really do that with your Catboy? Oh, I see, I see. Is there a reason why you couldn't do it with your Catboy? Oh my god, these like big lines because they're for the clothes. Like, why would I do this to myself? I know there are wrinkles in the clothes too. Like, I probably should just like paint in the colors first, make the wrinkles, and then do the line art over it to match the clothes wrinkles. To be friggin' honest. I got more excited thinking about rendering the hair because I haven't really touched hair rendering in a while. I want to see if I can put my new skills to the test with the hair. At least see how it looks, and me adjusting my style. The fandom didn't like you naming your Catboy after Mori, and you were harassed by some people in game for that reason? Oh. Really now? Is this related to you talking about how you don't like interacting with the fandom sometimes? Because I really understand that now, because that's just... Like, chill. Like, I'm sure there's someone in Final Fantasy called like freaking Joe Biden or something. Which I say that kind of jokingly, but someone could be named Biden Joe for all I know. I'm sorry you had to experience that. That must have been super frustrating and disappointing to have to experience. For sure. You would pay so much for Bunny Boy Biden? Jer, we've got a job for you. Bunny Boy Biden. Democracy. Thinking about this is a little cursed, I'll be honest. Really sure there'll be people with the same name for reals? Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure it's definitely happened with like other like big popular names for sure. Okay, come on, Bonnie. Get the straight line down. It may not be straight, but you can definitely make this line straight. Also, just reiterating the whole name change thing. If y'all have any questions about that, let me know. I will not announce what the actual name change is. But on that note, I'm finally giving myself a last name because I figured I should do that at some point. You met someone named Costco Pizza. Anything is possible. Also, oh my god, Zatrona, what happened to your badges? They've been gone for 2 messages, and that's 2 messages too many. Oh, they're back! Twitch is just weird like that sometimes. It's so weird. Maybe it's a sign that Twitch is breaking again. Oh no! It's okay, I guess I'll just be a fandom artist on Tumblr. I'm ready. And will devote myself. So quirky, so random, hee. Petrana, I'm like going to be going to you secretly for like Tumblr etiquette because it's been a hot while since I've been on Tumblr. Do I list my fandoms? Do I need to say I'm part of the Inscription fandom? Like you've been on lately? Hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. I know the thing on Twitter at least, like people list the fandoms that they're a part of, especially artists, they definitely list like the fandoms they're part of, which means like what they draw a lot of. So, you know. Alright, I'll ask someone else about Tumblr. It's kind of amusing that Twitter is going back to Tumblr because your main blog is Twitter themed. Really? Oh my gosh. I'm yawning, but not because I'm tired. Because I'm definitely not feeling drained listening to this very sleep-inducing music. Surprisingly. Actually, should we listen to a Mori soundtrack? Because I've been thinking about Amori after watching that one streamer play it. Amori. Okay. Amori music. I don't trust this one. This one also plays like not. How about relaxing ambient? Okay, let's try this one. Oh my god, the title theme is playing and that's already hitting. Okay. You've been listening to a lot of Persona and Octopath Traveler music? I have not played Octopath Traveler still. I don't know if I ever will. Not because I don't want to, but just I don't know if I'll get a chance. Oh my god, this really does look like Twitter. I see now. Oh, that's really nice though. I need to figure out how to format my Tumblr. It's been a hot while. So, we'll see. Want to try it again, but you heard the difficulty curve is dummy steep. Oh, difficult. Never mind. I will not play. I'm very baby. The hardest game I've played is Cuphead, and that one takes a lot out of me. The game is incredibly long. Ah, I see. Are there any games of like similar length that I can like use for comparison if I have played them before? I feel like it'd help me like get a good reference point if perhaps there's a game I played that has similar playing length to it. You can get like free open source HTML code that you can customize further. I've definitely tried that before. I just want to like really try to like make it mine, you know? Like, grrr. Branding! And also welcome home, Bones! Oh my gosh, you and the blue potion. Your addiction needs to be curbed somehow. There was a meowing sound in that at the end just now. Anyway. Yeah, anything else I need to remember about this whole name change nonsense that I'm doing? I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm gonna do it like instantaneously given what's happening. Though the Twitter changes are supposed to be happening like after today, I think. I was thinking I could like take a break from streaming. Maybe even after this week, or like soon, because Thanksgiving is coming up. And I could like use that as a chance to be like, hey y'all, bye. It'd be cute to make it look like a little in-front desk. I have to really figure that out. Learning HTML stuff. Just kidding. Just makes me feel pain. Okay, I definitely know for sure these wrinkle lines I'm definitely gonna like erase once I get the shading in on those. Like, I just really need to practice my rendering without lines. These lines are guidelines. They're textured still lines, but not the right lines. I was about to start rapping or something. Okay. Look, I haven't coded a website from scratch in a hot while, okay? It's been like 4 years or something. And even then, that was still pain. You fucked around with it and better Discord so that you could get your pretty anime BG? I see. I guess I'll try to be like you. I'll try to strive to be like you, I guess. Yeah, I figure Tumblr is a better way to like have an archive of my art that isn't Instagram. That way I can also have like sketches and meme shit on there and also tag everything so you don't have to stumble upon all the meme shit if you don't want to see meme shit out of all my art. So, that is the plan. Is this one of those aesthetic anime environment illustrations? It's all ecom. Yeah. Yeah. Social media, we're really in this weird phase for social media for sure. I just cannot get. I just don't like the whole having to constantly post algorithm thing. Like, I can do it on Twitter because you can just word vomit. But you can't do that on Instagram. You just can't. For a photo sharing site, it's really bad at photo sharing forward. Yeah, like literally. Apparently, there is a menu that you can use to see posts from only people you follow, and I use that enough. Clearly. watches TikTok add some kind of public text feature. Oh god, stop. No. No. I already hate TikTok as it is, as a platform. You stop sharing art on there because it just doesn't favor static photos anymore. It wants to be TikTok. Yeah, like you have to use all the features of it. You gotta post on your story and put photos and post videos like reels and stuff. It touched Snapchat and was like, ooh, I'm gonna absorb your ability and use it with my own ability set. And then I don't know, was TikTok like the first one that really introduced a video format that Instagram now has with Reels? Like YouTube also has it now with YouTube Shorts. What like had that first? Like was it Vine or something? Like what really had that form? Vine? Okay. Like they're all like, ooh, let's just like nom 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 nom. Equip all the same abilities. It's like in Cookie Run Kingdom, like when I did all the PvP stuff in Arena, like everyone would literally have like the same cookies in their team because only certain like 5-star cookies were actually legitimate. So everyone would literally just have like the same team composition, just like slightly differently remixed. TikTok already has like, oh yeah, TikTok literally added this new photo share thing that I'm literally pretty sure is just Snapchat temporary stories. That's called like TikTok Now or something. And I'm like, what is this? Like, isn't there a platform like that called Be Real or something? Where it's like at a random time during your day, you just post what you're doing at that time and it's just for that moment. You know, it's basically like Snapchat, but you know, you're just forced to take it at a random time. And then I was joking with my friend, so you could take it while you're like shitting on the toilet, right? That's technically like what you could be doing at that exact moment. The app tells you to send a photo to your friends. One with the outro music meme over Pixie Queen, oh my god. All of yours on Be Real would be in bed. I'm so dead. Oh my god, that rhymed. It's a step closer for TikTok to be the winning social media platform. Ugh, I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I wouldn't even think of posting on there, even if I could like put stream highlights on there, like... Ugh, I don't know. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. What if I get trendy on TikTok because I constantly put about how much I hate TikTok? Do you think that'll work? Hee 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 hee. Hee hee hee. The risk of accidental sexting would end that startup really quick. Oh. And let me put it in my memos. I keep saying I'll do it, but then I clearly don't. Fix auto mod settings again. I could definitely be a lot more lax with this. Sorry about that. Well, I need to fix this. Oh, that. Okay. That's fine, I'll just redraw that part. Taking a step back for you, at least TikTok has that K-pop effect where it's not actually bad and it can be good, but the people that use it make it hard to enjoy. Ah, I agree with that for sure. I actually saw a TikTok where this person was like, I can't talk to y'all because y'all literally just speak TikTok or something. And this person was just like getting in this person's car and just like enjoy like food with them briefly for their like work break. And like they kept quoting TikToks and I literally did not recognize any of them. And I was like, and like the regular person, like the character that they were playing who was like the regular normie, I relate to them so much because they're like, the fuck are they on? Like one of them was just like one of the like references was like, it's corn, and I was like, I literally keep hearing this reference a lot, and I literally, why? I don't post on my personal Instagram much either. Mostly because I have my personal Instagram tailored where I need to have 3 posts to make a nicely designed row on my profile feed. Uh, but I haven't done anything eventful for me to like. I mean, I guess I could post like old photos or something and do that. But it's been a hot while. You don't think you'll be leaving Twitter unless it gets to like amino levels of depraved because you think it's funny posting every single thought you have at every moment of the day. You sure you don't want to use Tumblr for that? I mean, you could probably already use Tumblr. I mean, you probably do. You could. You may say you don't go on there, but we know the truth. It's okay, Citrona. We understand. That's definitely interesting seeing how this like generation of like social media is, especially me studying like how advertising is in my advertising design class, and I'm like, oh wow, like ads and stuff. Is that okay? Sure. I should probably draw lines here still for like the faintness of it behind the light bulb. Tumblr text posting is just so much more like formal. Is it? I don't know, it's a blog. What if you do like what if you like compile your thoughts into like a daily Tumblr post that's like your diary post of the day? And it just like has all of your thoughts in like a log throughout the day. Like randomly it'll be like 9:30 a.m. I thought about a white rabbit. 9:35 a.m. I thought about the rabbit eating a cake. 3:01 p.m. I thought about that white rabbit again. I'm gonna make them an Anther OC because I want to. Just kidding. You know, that sort of thing. I don't know, it's interesting. It's very thought-provoking thing, this whole Twitter nonsense that's been happening. There are like a lot of other sites that people are flocking to, like Artful and Mastodon.art, which I think Mastodon is just generally a social media site, but then I think there are separate servers, so I think Art is one of the specific servers on the site, question mark. And then I guess people are thinking about going back to DeviantArt again? Question mark. Gaia Online. I have text posting is like a little bit too involved for your 5,028,304 thoughts per day. I see. I don't think I ever played Gaia, TBH. Like email, you can interact with anyone, but you have an account with a specific place. Why did I add all of these light bulb details? I could just be using the sketch for line art. But no, I hate myself. I don't actually hate myself. I'm just occasionally self-deprecating depending on how well my mental health is. I think me specifying it that way is a product of me trying to learn to be more eloquent with my thoughts and emotions. This is just me rambling about my thoughts. I'm sorry, y'all. You did to scam old white men who would then friend you on various MMOs. You'd play and send you gifts? Oh my gosh, that's such a power move. I would be way too nervous and social anxiety being to do that. Therapy time with Bonnie. You didn't know therapy was covered in your employment benefits here? I mean, people are literally here in this liminal space because they have squares in their head. We talked about this a while ago. It's in my lore. I have good dental too. You know, I didn't realize that you have to buy dental as a separate insurance thing. It explains a lot. You being the most stripped out person on Maple Story and Eden Eternal? Oh wow, it's like, oh my gosh. They like get all that sugar daddies and stuff. Yeah. I really did that with all the vocal fry too. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know. Are we doing therapy time? We can do therapy time if you want. Random sidetrack. If you perhaps you've heard me say stuff like this, but perhaps you've heard me say this in response to someone who calls himself stupid. Like let's say Citrona said that. Citrona doesn't say that. Citrona is a crackhead orphan. But let's say Citrona said, oh no, I'm stupid because they like made a mistake. Maybe we were like playing Splatoon together. And then I would say something in response like, no, you're not stupid. You were just temporarily incompetent in the moment. That sounds really, really wording it like that. But the reason why I like have my wording like that is because I kind of use saying stuff like I'm stupid as an implication that it's not necessarily permanent, but a long-term quality or characteristic, implying that you have that as a long-term characteristic. And a lot of the times, sometimes that just necessarily isn't true. Like if you're feeling bad about yourself, or like maybe you made a mistake, you like accidentally dropped your cuppy of milk on the floor and the cup broke. And you call yourself stupid and dumb and clumsy, like... Assuming that it isn't a long... Yes, implying that it isn't... Assuming that it isn't a long-term characteristic, you know, maybe it's just something that just happened, you know, it just happened to be an accident, you know? And you know, maybe saying stuff like, oh, I'm so stupid and clumsy, haha, hee hee, you know, maybe you don't even mean it to be lighthearted and stuff, but for me, I've been kind of like learning to like be very obnoxiously descriptive with what actually describes what I did in that moment, or like what I was feeling and doing, because I feel like that better explains it and doesn't necessarily leave the implication that that you have this long-term characteristic of being like clumsy or stupid or whatever, and implying that, you know, because it's so long-term, maybe you don't have a chance for growth or whatever, you know. You know, like I almost had another depresso period earlier today, but you know, like moments like those, and it's kind of like, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm terrible, I'm not good with like connections or friendships and stuff, and you know, sometimes it's just helpful to like take that simple statement that you would say, like taking those simple sentences that you say, but kind of breaking it down into what it actually is, I think really helps kind of like help you dive deeper into it and kind of like understand where you're really coming from, and what it is that you're really trying to like, what it is. Let me like it doesn't have to be damaging, as you said here. Like, it's definitely normal to use like those simple ways to describe it, but I think there's also this interesting sense of wording it in a way that states that it's a temporary thing, it's something that is ephemeral and just in the moment, and fully acknowledging that it's in the moment and leaving it that way. I think there's a certain empowering to it to be able to reframe something like that and kind of move on from that. Like, yeah, like making it explicitly conscious puts it consciously in your control. It's like a really weird finicky thing that like maybe doesn't matter in a lot of situations, but like I think about it a lot, especially when I have to talk myself out of blue moon periods. I use the term blue moon periods because, you know, once in a blue moon, because sometimes I just get depressive. It's like, well, it's my depressive period, it's my peak depression area, you know. Instead of saying you're stupid, you can just say that that specific decision was just a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, it sounds really obnoxious, but you know, it's just like, oh, this one thing I did was bad. Next time, I'll keep what I did in mind. I'll learn from this and move from there. Because I think it also ties into the whole aspect of, you know, acknowledging that it happened properly, but also acknowledging that you can also grow from what happened. If that makes sense. Like if I made a mistake of, you know, maybe I didn't know how to do something properly and someone was like, oh, you don't do it this way, blah blah blah, you know, it's like, oh, I'm sorry that, you know, it's not that I'm stupid, I was ignorant and did not necessarily know what I had to do, blah blah blah. So next time I'll keep this in mind so that way I can do this properly and so forth. I don't know, it's a weird, obnoxious thing that I started specifically doing, but I feel like it's a fun thing to share because I think it's interesting to see what y'all think about these sort of things. Therapy has ads. That is, oh my god. I was like, huh? It's not something that I think that I'm telling y'all to do. I think it's just, I think there's a fun thing in like sharing what we do for ourselves, these like small things and what we've learned and maintaining our should I like wait until this ad ends before I keep talking about this? I was like, wait a minute. I'm good, okay. Yeah, I just you know, it's like, you know, the thing with like therapy and stuff, like not everything will work for other people, but there's always a validness to how some things work for some people, you know? And I thought that's something I feel like I'd love to share with y'all. Because it's something I always think about that I notice that I do, and I don't think I've like ever explicitly decided on doing it. I just at some point subconsciously realized it and started doing that more often. Or like when I tell other people that, even if they don't mean to, like say they're stupid for like, I don't know, not doing the right action in a Valorant or League of Legends game, like it just pops out of my head very without me having to think about it too much now. It's always interesting, like, you know, sharing these things that like we do for our mental and emotional health. Whenever you feel like you did a sneaky and want to say you're a bad person, you have Sally sit with you so you can be like, it is easy enough for Sally to see I am good, so I might be good. Aww. And you know, like stuff like that, you know. Like there's a certain charm having these different specific things that we do or keep in mind or notice that we do that, you know, stem from us trying to maintain mental and emotional and social health and boundaries and stuff like that. You feel like saying I fucked up works too in some situations. That's also fair. I think that one is like, I think that's fair because it's like you're acknowledging. You're just acknowledging that you did a bad action, I guess, instead of like applying a quality to it that could be. Because I think, you know, adjectives have this power of being negative, and I'm starting to sound like this weird spiritual person that saying it, wording it that way. But yeah, I definitely think that's also a great way of saying like, oh, I am acknowledging that this specific thing that I did not work. Ends there. Without moving into something like attributing a quality like I'm so incompetent, or I keep doing this, I'm so incorrigible, or you know, stuff like that. But you know, don't take it as like, oh teehee, I fucked up, and then don't do anything about it, because that's a different story, you know? Like, not improving on your mistakes can be a very different thing, you know? You mess up a lot when you're rating an FF, but you never say you're stupid. You know where you went wrong, and you just happen to have messed up. Exactly. Human error exists, yeah. And I think knowing the nuance of words, context, and connotation have this power of like really emphasizing that, you know, it can be human error versus, oh, it's just a quality that you have that's incorrigible and not fixed, or will take forever for you to like improve on, sort of thing, you know? And even if it does take a long time to fix, you know, you can still word it in a way that's like, you know, because, you know, things take time, but, you know, you can still get better. Or something of that nature, I don't know. Why was I talking about this? Anyway, me realizing I don't know why I brought this up. This is like one of the other things I like doing, just talking about deep stuff like this. I think it's fun to kind of like reflect on this sort of stuff, I guess. On that note, what about y'all? What are like some things that you've noticed lately about like what you do, or about what like other people do? I'm making this filament really thin, and I hope that's okay. It might be okay, we'll see. This is your casual reminder also that I am not an actual therapist, but I am here as someone to listen to, someone who is relatable. I'm not actually... I am an empath! Kidding. I am just someone here to listen and share personal experiences with. I would like to emphasize this, okay? Just in case. Light bulb, one of the last things I need to draw. I mean, line art? Line. To line! Lord. Oh, I still have the long part of the scarf. Okay, let me just disable some layers really quick. Disable the arms. You need to challenge yourself and do some single layer painting. I will never do that. I've definitely been trying to like... I guess on my last piece I kind of reduced how many layers I used. But it's so scary to think about doing like proper painting in a digital manner. Lord almighty. The least you'll ever do is 2 layers. The least, you say. But I used to be so attached to like the blending modes and stuff. It really does build up drawing confidence the more you do it. Yeah, for sure. I guess that's why I'm like trying to do Huevember, like trying to limit my color palette and stuff, and kind of like experiment with stuff like painting differently. It's fun. Take a challenge and see where it goes. It's a lot of me screaming at myself to trust the process because yeah. Yeah. Me yelling at myself. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. But I'm not familiar enough to like... I'm not familiar enough yet with the process to fully trust it, you know? Like, I'm still developing an eye for, like, what I'm doing. Your Libra sun wanting to trust the process, but your Virgo moon wanting everything to be perfect. Oh. The pains of being a perfectionist, for sure, are so frustrating. It's fine, everything's fine. I'm pretty sure that's why my sketches turn out too clean, because I end up being a perfectionist with them. Or I can just attribute it to my amazing visualization skills, which would be a little narcissistic. Make up the process? Oh my gosh. It's all made up. There's just like one TikTok I saw that's like, oh, you know, just make up stuff. You know, everything exists because someone made it up. So, you know, they're like, oh, it's not irresponsible of me to like spend like $8 on a Starbucks coffee every day, you know? If you spend like $8 for your daily Starbucks coffee, you're a princess now. You know, I just made up that rule and that's how it works, you know? I think my friend said, or maybe I stumbled upon it on my FYP, but I was like, I kind of like this. Of course, don't do it to do illegal stuff or anything. Or, you know, endanger yourself, like, financially and whatever. But, you know, the sentiment, you know, can apply in a lot of things. Skip one day and get verified. Starbucks coffee now is linked in your mind to that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, get verified today on tweet.com. Wow. My lines are a little wavy. I'll zoom out a little bit, maybe that'll help me. And then I need to do the eyes. Sure, I think I'm doing the eyes last. Which I don't think I usually do. I usually spread out how I do the facial features as I'm doing one. I don't usually do the eyes completely dead last though. You love doing eyes first? Eyes are so fun to do. I'm very excited about the coloring process. We're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna be crying the entire time saying trust the process, but I'm sure it'll look great. Maybe. We'll see. Before I continue after this though, there's this website that my classmate randomly found while messing around with this like website that takes you to meaningless, pointless websites. And one of the websites that it took you to was really cute. And I just wanted to show it to y'all, because I thought it was cute. I think I've said before, but the only holiday drink I really had was peppermint hot chocolate from Starbucks, and that was it. Sidebar, your nephew just stole your pillow, but you can't be mad because he looks comfy. Oh. I give you my condolences about your stolen pillow. That's not praline with oat milk. What is that? Starbucks. Chestnut, praline. This site uses cookies, but not the kind you eat. Oh my gosh, okay. Tell me about it, Starbucks. What is chestnut praline syrup? Uh, First we begin with our signature espresso and velvety steamed milk, then add flavors of caramelized chestnuts and spices, all topped with a holiday finale of whipped cream and specially spiced praline crumbs. For some reason, okay, praline. A confection from ground nuts. Oh, fascinating. Looks good. Well, if I ever go to Starbucks, I'll let you know. Actually, I could if I really wanted to. Oh my gosh, I just realized all this time when you said nephew, you actually... Never mind. Never mind. Just a temporary slip of the mind. We don't need to think about it any further. Just a little slip of the mind, little misinterpretation. I was looking for spots to like darken line art more. Are you good, Jer? Is everything good? I said I was gonna turn that timer off, and then I decided against it because I forgot I do KC's mod streams on Thursday, or at least that's what I decided I do. I was like, eh, you're fine? Okay. I was like, what's with the emote? Should I be worried? It's okay, you're a bad bitch. I don't need to worry about you. Okay. Now we just do the eyes, but let me go find out website for y'all because I really want to like. It's called. I put in my personal memo. Drawing.garden. Drawing.garden. So I think you hover your mouse over it and stuff, and then like you create a garden or something. You should probably close the stream and focus on what you need to finish before you go to bed. Okay. Have a good night, Toady. Thank you for chilling with us. I give you many forehead kisses, and I'm still not sure if forehead is the right term, but I think toads have foreheads. I'm gonna keep saying this every time. But good night. Mwah, 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 mwah. It makes noise. Wait, let me mute the music. Let me reload this. So you can like draw a garden. It's so cute. And if you click, it makes noise. It's so cute. I don't know why it exists. But it's called drawing.garden. It's cute. I don't know. It gives me a lot of serotonin. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know. I just really enjoyed seeing this website. It just feels so serotonin. But like, I don't know why it exists, to be honest. Cause it's a small project by Ben Morin. Because I searched it up and it says Ben Morin is the one who created it. Well, there you go. I don't know. It gave me serotonin. So I want you all to partake in the serotonin. Everyone gather around to partake in the serotonin. Come now. This music is making you want to replay Amore. It's actually been so long since you played it again. Yeah. Me watching that streamer really made me want to play it, but like if I'm watching someone play it, do I really want to play it at that point, even though I played it before? Like, the answer is probably yes. Yeah, our monthly serotonin ration, yay! You've already 100% the game? Oh my gosh, I do not have all of the achievements. Definitely do not, because I checked and I was like, oh. I am a loser. I'm not. Could I get 100%? I actually don't know if I could. I'd probably have to like double check. I mean, I guess I could do like an Omori replay, but like a specific get the rest of the achievements sort of like stream. I have a lot of other games to play. Mellisto. Like, especially a lot of games that I wanted to replay that are like indie games that, you know, I really loved and would love to like play again. It's the ultimate pain having all these lovely games. Hi Stitchy! Enjoy your spaghetti! You haven't even opened your console version yet? It's just been sitting on your shrine. I really feel like I should get it because it really makes me sad that there's like still only console exclusive stuff for Omori. Pass it around, make sure to not use it in all of it in one go. Taking a hit of the serotonin stick. Is that what we're gonna start? Is it just like a serotonin stick, or are we gonna start calling weed serotonin stick? What if we had like a push pop, and then we could like pass around a push pop, everyone takes a lick, everyone pass around a serotonin stick. Sero sticks. We can use a ring pop if needed. In this economy, okay, 1 lick per person and it goes round. Okay, okay, Citrona, do you have any? We are independent. Oh my god. So whatever in a Panera. You don't want the serotonin stick? Then too bad, you can't come to my sero stick licking party. It's finger licking good, and there's definitely no other business that uses that tagline or whatever. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, that's a yawn. If everything's been going well, I think you're still watching stuff. I don't think you're playing games, unless you are. But either way, I hope it's going well your night, your evening. This Gaga's disco stick also. What now? Gaga's disco stick. Huh. Well, if you wanted to, sure. You're gonna grab some snackies on Unwind with Anime. Have a good night, Jer. Enjoy your snackies and enjoy your anime. Thank you for chilling with us. I give you forehead kisses, and I know you have a forehead. So mwah 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 mwah. What if someone like responded to that and like said, what if I didn't have a forehead? And then we'd all be like, huh? Like, what do you mean? It's like, I just don't have a forehead. And it's like, what does that mean? Okay, now I'm starting. Now I'm starting to confuse myself. Have a good night, Jer. Love you lots. I am giving myself much confusion right now, and I really don't think I should be confusing myself. Nico is coming to life. Okay, it did not help that I failed this all in, but it'll be okay. Oh my gosh, I'm doing this on the line art layer instead of my separate layer before I paste it onto the line art layer. What the heck am I doing? Whoa! Wild! Are you gonna get your pillow back at some point, Citrona, or is your pillow just doomed to be forever claimed by your nephew? Loop Studio has a select brush, right? What do you mean by select brush? If you could clarify for me. You don't think it's yours anymore? Oh. Oh well, what a shame. God, I have to do the pupils too, so... Which I think I might also take off line art for that, we'll see. This is a lot of experimenting! Like lasso tool? I believe it does. Here's the selection pen. Like, you can do this, and it creates a selection like this. Meow. I don't think I've really had a chance to use it. I can't think of any point in which I would really need to use it. I mean, I guess it would be useful, because then it's like, you can brush instead of using the lasso tool. If you wanted to like really get your hard edges and stuff somewhere. I know people use the lasso tool for that kind of stuff for sure. Like get that like hard and soft edges that they need with like certain blocks of area that they're painting over. And I guess having that tool would just make it easier for you to get the areas that you want. At least that's what it seems like it'd be useful for. I don't know. Use it to edit line art mostly? Interesting. Also... Oh my god. Wrong layer again. Bunny. Okay. And then let's just draw in split pupil. We won't draw in the highlight. No worries about that. Which is why I'm like probably gonna make this lineless so that way like I can just render the eye without dealing with any weird nonsense with the lines, because usually I have to make a layer above both the liner and the colors to finish like the eye rendering when I do that. And why do that when I can just not have line art for this? I gave Nico eyebrows because I wanted Nico to have eyebrows. I decided this as a design choice since I'm drawing Nico kind of in my own style anyway. I think we can merge these layers, and I'm gonna actually fix this eye shape a little bit more. This would be more on the round side, IMO. I think I made Nico look more like an older kid as a result, TBH. Eyebrow rights! Use one line art layer like a cretin, so you just select the part that you want to move around and transform that. Oh! Interesting. Well, I have the liquefied tool. I'm just kidding. I hope that's everything I needed to like majorly line. I think that's it, yeah. Okay, cool. Alrighty! Time to do colors! But first, I'm gonna go take a bathroom break and also go lie down on my bed because I feel like I need to do that. I always... it's always fun to see which nighttime stream will be a stream when I'm like, I need to go lie down on my bed for a break, y'all. BRB for a bit. I feel like this is like the second or third time that I've mentioned that I needed to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom and do that, so y'all please feel free to get some water, get some snacks, try to steal your pillow back from your nephew. I don't know, be cute or whatever. And I'll be back after this break, y'all. Thanks for chilling with me. Okay, it just has to be Prowler ass first. Hello. I just realized, looking at my little third-party app, that Toad left a message in Bones' Twitch chat again. It was like an hour and a half ago though. But I noticed it like just now while I was just like looking through the tabs just because like there are other people streaming, and I'm just like, I wonder how chat is going. And I just saw it, I was like, why is Bones tab highlighted? Because that means usually there's a message sent in there, and I was like, oh. Yeah. Yeah. Also, let me grab the Drawing Garden website I had, and let me put it in my Discord also. Makes it easier, IMO. Discord. Let's put it in inspo. I guess it's inspiration for drawing. I don't know. Okay, so next step is we're gonna color, and I realized while I was using the resin that I think at some point I can just stop. I don't need to have separate line art and color folders, because how it used to work would be that I would have my colors, so I would have a folder like this for like clothes, and then I'd have like another folder for skin, and then all of my coloring layers would be in there with all of like the shadows and the highlights and stuff like that. But I figure if I'm trying to get used to like not using as many layers, then I could just like mix these two layers or not even have these separated. And I would be very nervous to do that. So maybe I shouldn't. I'll think about it. I'll think about it like subconsciously. I'm actually gonna touch up line art on the eyes, maybe? Let me check. I don't know, I can just currently foresee myself crying, changing up my organization system. Just... yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead, finish. Okay. So to do the color base, we're going to select here. We're doing like 2 maybe? Let me check. On this layer, and then I just need to make sure it's already too much, so let's just do 1. And then I just need to make sure I'm getting any gaps that exist here. And I could always refine this selection. We're gonna invert this, and then this will be where I put our color base. So these are our colors. Just towards here, actually. And then I can just use this paint bucket, fill it up like so. And this will be how I start applying flat colors over this color base, essentially. Okay, I like revamped like how my tools show up, and then I found this brush called Like Milk. And the settings are not something that I am unfamiliar with. I am very familiar with how these settings kind of work, and I'm kind of curious to see if like using these sort of brush settings would like work with me for like smooth rendering, but we will see. For now, I'm gonna take maybe just a round gouache, and we're just gonna start coloring in. Okay. Let me grab our palette. Where is it? Oh, I meant to do this. No wonder it didn't select properly. I am a doo-doo head. Hehe, silly me for forgetting that. Okay. I'm just gonna like desaturate this, make it kind of dark. Like if you look at this, you can see it's just kind of like a purple in the scarf, so we need to like do that too with Mika's hair, because Mika's hair is blue, and we're just gonna like do this rough color, and then I'm going to like fine tune it as I add the other main flat that we have. And let me go ahead and get a similar color in for the scarf. it would be helpful to just kind of limit that color palette really quick. Okay. I need another reference for Nico, so I'm gonna go grab another... just something that better shows Nico's local colors. This one looks pretty good. I just need those local colors so I know how to change them properly. Otherwise, I'm like gonna have a bad time. But this one looks pretty good for like Nico's local colors, I would say. I want to see that skin tone. A little more red, perhaps? Or maybe that's just because it's very red around. I think it should be okay. Okay, I like having this non-round brush. The pattern on this brush feels a lot more feasible to use. Pretty like tight corners. I'm just gonna just whoopsies. Okay, there we go. Just so I can better like get this on. Change the color mixing type. Oopsies. I used to have this thing where I would just do this based on the line art. I could demonstrate it right now even. Let me just finish this and then demonstrate what I used to do, which I really realistically could keep doing it. But it was such an easier way to fill in colors with your line art. Especially if you had actual line art like this, it like made the process so much easier to just get your flat colors in at least. And I'm just kind of wondering, like, maybe I should have done this to expedite this process. But there's indeed this weird joy of like painting these colors in manually. It's unusual, unorthodox to describe. He's fully embraced the acquisition of your pillow. Oh, do you not have another pillow you can use or something? Surely you must have some other pillow to be cozy with. If not, then I am truly sorry for your loss. Hold on. I need to like really make this easier on me because I feel like I'm really like forcing myself to press down on my thingy to get these colors in. I mean, I guess I could do multiple light strokes. That works too. Better than waiting to apply multiple layers of paint on one area. For couch throw pillows, are those satisfactory enough for what you need pillows for her. Okay, let's see how I can best incorporate the hat. What if I like heavily desaturate it? So there's this thing called refer multiple, which means I can activate this as a reference layer and do this without having to do anything else. Makes my life pretty easy, I will say that. I'm just mostly trying to figure out the right color here to like... because this color should not stand out. Is the issue here. I don't want to make this fully like duotone or anything either with the color palette. My music is so good. What about reason? Maybe we'll have to touch that later, we'll see. Now I'm gonna introduce that color onto the clothes, I think. The pants / leggings are a darker color versus the rest of the clothing. Where we go? There we go. Okay, now where's my palette? I'm gonna bring it back down. Okay. Pick this color and we'll use this to just kind of get a base for our light bulb. Finally adding the main color attraction. Ooh boy, there are many edges. But after this, I think I can move on to quote-unquote rendering or trying my best. I feel like I need another break to lie down on my bed after this. Or perhaps it's a sign I should just go to sleep early so I can enjoy the bed longer. I'm not like super pressed to like finish these on time. I mean, this one's already late because I think it's already technically the period where I should be working on the third one. So I'm really not pressed for time, honestly. Like I get to these when I get to these. Like I do not need to force myself to work super hard. Just the event itself is enough to motivate me to make all of a sudden a bunch of pieces all at once, and I think that's amazing in itself. Almost there. Okay. We have some of our simple flats filled in, so now I'm just gonna... I guess I just do the render. At least another layer, because I'm still nervous. The key is to incorporate more of this somehow. Wait, I'm not even done with the flat colors. I need to color in the eyes at least. Hee hee hoo hoo. I'm gonna look for a different mix. This listening to Omori music just makes me want to play Omori. I don't know what I should listen to. Reflective light time. Kirby? Mario Kart? Undertale song mix? What are theta waves? Okay, sure. Undertale it is. More sleepy type music though. No, we are not gonna listen to Megalovania for 10 hours. You can do that on your own time. Or on your own. But no thank you. Not for me. Everywhere at the end of time? What is that from? What is that from? What media is that from? I do not recognize that title. Yeah, I might use the round one instead. Also, I realized that now you can see in my full tool panel, you can now see that I have a brush called Prowler Brush. It is just about exactly as the name says. Because after that one time, people in one of Prowler's streams was like, oh my gosh, what if you made a brush with like your own model? And Prowler uses Photoshop, so I obviously made one for Clip Studio. So there's a Clip Studio one that I have, as you can see, because it exists in my stuff. The album that's supposed to simulate Alzheimer's, I have not heard of this before. Absolute news to me. You know so much, Citrona, and sometimes it concerns me how much you know. So how exactly does it simulate? That's a really long link. What am I... Oh, that is because you have the highlighted part in it. Here's the 6 albums by The Caretaker. Each album corresponds to a stage of dementia. Interesting. We can have a listening session to it at some point. When you're not busy, obviously, but... It's a weird, intense vibing session where we just listen to the entirety of it. Which I don't know how much of that is a good idea, but it's a possibility. We're just gonna spiral into mental deterioration together? Yeah, that's pretty much what it sounds like we'd be doing. Sounds fine to me. I mean, what else is new in my life? 6 hours long? Oh, we can just do it in sessions, obviously. Nice and slow deterioration, please. We do that every time I hang out. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, that's what happens to me when I have to be around the crackhead orphan. Thank you very much. Doing the ruins like this is really weird. I'll put my canvas so I can also look at it later, but because for some reason it feels better to do it this way. I'm not sure why. I'm wondering if the pupils need to be bigger, and that's my issue here. They're really wide in this one for some reason. I could probably make them wider and see if that helps me. Because I never bothered doing it in the sketch phase. And I was like, they look weird. This is where I start erasing some line art. I said I would. Just so I don't get tied down by line art as much as I do this. Every time he gets up, you think he's finally gonna leave, but he just repositions. Oh, hun. They're not as... they're very circular shaped in that. Maybe I should try a circular shape instead. We're not rendering it. Do you think at some point we'll run into like a gamer or someone on Twitch who has never played Undertale sometime soon? Because those people still do exist, and it's very fascinating to like see them like play the game for the first time and stuff. They surely must exist, right? But like the question is, will we like encounter them? I don't know, I just randomly popped into my head listening to this. Oh. But I don't know, like experiencing a lot of these games and stuff for like the first time, there's always a certain magic to it that you can never replicate ever freaking again. Most annoying thing about us, about humans, whatever, but you know. Whoop. I have no idea what shortcut I pressed to do that. But apparently that's a shortcut for that. That's cool to know. Except I don't know what shortcut that was. I'll never be able to... well... Layer... Setting... I don't know. Oh well. I just realized this bulb actually isn't that bright, and I think that's because we need to introduce like some whites into it. Okay. Rendering. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so what I usually like to do is I like to duplicate the flats and have it as the rendering layer because I have the flat colors already to mix colors with. I'm gonna take this wet gouache brush. It's my old wet gouache brush that I have repurposed. We're gonna see how this works. I don't even know where to start, but... I guess let's just take some of these, like... Add light where it should belong. Question mark. For me, using this brush that I have heavily modified is absolutely for sure going to change how I usually would do this, mind you. Increase the amount of paint really quick. Easier. I need to trust the process, but I cannot. I know I said I would, but I don't trust it right now. Oh, you know, maybe I should have started with the hair, and maybe that would have made me feel more confident about this. Maybe that's the issue here. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay? Trust the process. The process, Bonnie. The process. I should make like a poem or like a cheer to like chant to myself when I really need to like trust the process, you know? And aka, it's a way for me to procrastinate on this because this is not copium. It really is straight up copium, like, oh my gosh. I definitely might be vibing with this blend, this wet gouache brush that I modified my original one. I'm gonna do this so I can just focus on the scarf only. Without my color bleeding into another place. So annoying. It happens. I'm like, please. I think I should reach up a little more, honestly, but actually, I'll go ahead and like creep it up a little more so that it reaches like the edge of the scarf as it should. I think it's raining outside. I was like, I hear some white noise from beyond my headphones, and it's rain. Oh, it's getting really strong outside, oh lord. I think it'll pick up over the mic if I'm talking. Oh my god, it sounds really strong outside. Oh my lord, it's like actually really strong. Actually, I'm wondering if it's actually picking up on my mic because of how loud it is. Well, I suppose the rain is welcome at a time like this, I guess, to interrupt my art stream with the lovely sound of rain. Okay, you can actually blend pretty nicely with these settings. I wanted to make them similar to the like milk brush, and that's what. Which I think were like original settings on some of the original gouache brushes that qotd came with by default. You know, using them, testing them out, really seeing what they're made of. Honestly, not bad, not bad. Blendy brush, yes. Blendy brushes, which I do not ever use. I do not blend like this. Does that look nicely blended? I guess it does. I don't think the colors are right, but like in terms of just like technique, I'm not disappointed with it. I'm honestly not. I'm gonna drink some water. I personally think it should be brighter because, you know, the bowl, but you know, that's a good first, like, it's smooth. You really have to put a lot of effort into blending for sure, so it's a lot different than like the simple cell shading that I'm still like half used to. Oh my god, I just saw what Bones did with Drawing Garden, my lord. But okay, you know, we're getting a start with this. You know, I'm starting to realize how much work this is. But I am excited to, you know, try it out. I kind of want to like try. Okay, rendering the hair won't be as fun because there's a bright source right here. But you never know. But I want to try rendering the hair with this, like, smooth. smoothness, you know? You're imagining it like mostly yellow, light bulb glow, and then just a little bit of purple eyeshadow. That's what I was thinking of also. Because I actually also wanted it to have like the dark blue background also, so I was thinking if maybe I should just do that. But I was wondering if that would be too duotone for the color palette. Because I could do that and it would be really strictly on the palette, so that's what I was like, you know, thinking about. Because it also would be pretty cool, and I could still like very subtly push some of these colors back and forth to kind of match this, but not as much, I would say. But if anything, I just want to at least experiment with using this brush and seeing just how it works, even if... Because, you know, let's say maybe we're drawing Nico and the Barons, you know, we could still add some other colors and stuff. And, you know, we can still do like some painterly dippity-doo-dahs. This is all about me practicing. Practicing something new. And this is a drastic change from the first piece, but it is still practicing something new. Okay, it really feels like some of these tracks are repeating in this mix. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Oh god, I made it too bright. I pushed down too much on this. Hee hee. It's dragging too much of the skin color into it. Issue here. It's annoying that it does that even if I have this like this specific selection. I think it definitely works if I like get a sense of like just like big shadows and work it down, I guess. I don't know, I'm so new to this. I'm a derpy derp. If I switch back and forth between brushes I have so I can like better apply some of these harder edges that I want. Like this might help me a bit. This is a lot of brain power to use. I think I'll probably, maybe tomorrow, when I have time off from schoolwork, I'll probably start really pushing just a complementary color palette instead, and then working in the blending that way. And then... yeah. Yeah, this is a nice experiment, at least to see, just try applying this different style. That does take more time, but does offer nice results if I am patient. I am getting kind of tired using a lot of just brain power just to like try to figure this out. Actually, let me at least apply a background so I at least have an idea as to what I'm doing here. Oh no! What did it call that one? Okay, background. You go to palette, absorb, make more saturate, push back, fill, background, like so. Ooh. Sorry. And then let me see if I can just grab this. I'm gonna use this a little bit. See if I can list. You know, this works if I was actually drawing on that color. I forget it is not. Like so. Blah blah blah, I don't know, composition test. Probably how it would work. I don't want that to be too bright. It'll be the same color as the bulb, we must be careful. I can get this like nice banding. This is getting experimental. This is fine. La 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 la. Okay, this is gonna look something like this. I don't know. I think we get the gist of it. Blah blah blah. I think if anything, this is a good starting point. I just... again... gotta keep practicing, especially since I literally haven't actually done anything like this before, really. Not even in my attempted transitions to a more painterly style. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing around with this. Okay. The idea is there. I just have to better work on my execution. But we'll see. I think I'll go ahead and... oh, it's about to hit 3 hours of stream if I just wait 4 more minutes. Oh, I'll just keep brushing with this. Brushy, just... brushy, I don't know. Brushy. Let me make sure this looks okay. Okay. Brushy. I'll just keep doing this for a bit. Hi, Noelle. Hello, Raiders. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Hey, Nogi and Raiders. Hello, hello. Welcome in to Liminal Space. My name is Bonnie, and I am the innkeeper here of The Left Eye Means In. Can you say hi to yourself as a raider? I suppose you can. Nogi, Nogi, how was your stream? Which I definitely was not there for at the beginning or anything. And I hope you enjoy your vodka. How was Overwatch 2 and the other game that we will not talk about because we just won't talk about that, actually. Like, at all. For sanity reasons. You played comp for the first time in Overwatch? Oh my gosh. And you got one win? Nice. Good job. Is it welcome raid? Apparently, I did not add that other alias to that command. I'll have to fix that later. Out of like, oh, I mean, one win is still good since it was your first time playing comp. A win's a win, right? Yes, friendos, if you don't follow Nogi, please follow her. She was my dance director, an amazing mother bitch. She's super cool, she dances, she does graphic design, editing, and she does cosplay and stuff. She's super cool, so please do follow Nogi if you have a chance. Overwatch is hard if people get mad when you don't heal them when they're going super in. Even in Overwatch, people are complaining about not being healed properly. Be patient with your healers, y'all, like SMH. I was actually about to wrap up, but since you're here, I guess I will keep on streaming. I actually did remember there's something else I wanted to do, assuming I actually had finished up this piece, but I am definitely not going to be finishing up this piece today because I need to rework a lot of stuff, and I'm trying a very different art style for this one, which is making my head spin. I hid some of the layers, but essentially I wanted to try a more painterly style, so more blending my colors. But essentially I'm participating in Huevember, so it's another prompt list for the month of November, where I have the thingy. This is someone's prompt list. I linked it on my Twitter somewhere, but essentially every day has a specific color that you use as the primary color for your illustration. And you can also have it so that there's only 10 prompts instead of 30 prompts, so you have like your first prompt is these 3 colors, and they're very close together, and this is only my 3rd one. But your pill is free, Nisu. So for the 2nd one, I decided I'd be doing fan art of Nico from One Shot because I recently finished One Shot in October. And I was like, yeah, my friends were like, do Nico, and I was like, okay. I do the lovely kiddo. So right now I just kind of wanted to see how blending would work with this brush because I'm not used to doing this sort of blending thing at all. I just wanted to try it, and then I'm going to rework a lot of stuff in this beforehand. Before I continue working on this. You're gonna go cool off? Okay, have fun cooling off. Thank you again for the raid, Nogi. And everyone else, please feel free if you need rest, get some water, get some snacks, get some nom-noms. I will be here for a little longer as I switch gears to another piece that I have not been touching in a while. So say goodbye to Nico for now. I'm gonna open my next other project. I need to finish the sketch on, but I have this other sketch from what is this dated? October 20. So I also finished Inscription around the same time that I finished One Shot. So this is the first character that you meet in Inscription. His name is Leshy. He's a Leshy or a Leshen, depending. I'm not sure what the difference is in spelling, or I should go look that up. But wanted to do a little portrait doodly doo-doo of Leshy, and I haven't finished sketch yet. This is a lot of detail. Now that I'm looking at this, and looking at this makes me cry. But let's see where I can continue. What am I even working on? Is my question. It's been a little too long since I've been like working on this. So I'm really confused as to what I'm working on with this. I think. Okay, well, I'm just gonna figure out what I'm doing. But I think I'll just keep going for like only 30 more minutes, and then I'll go ahead and raid out. I think my biggest confusion was I don't understand what Leshy's body is doing. And I think that was my biggest issue when I was like getting the line art together. I think that's what it was. As I continued working on this. Sorry, I'm turning off this gigantic ass grid really quick to make sure things are centered. They are. Okay. Well, let me see if I can, like, do something here. You know, what if I give Leshy a snatchable waist? I realize this background music isn't that loud. I guess that's because it's for sleeping or whatever. Snatchable waist time for Leshy, even more yassified. I'm gonna check my proportions really quick using my hand. This really could be one of my Huevember pieces. If I want it to be. No. No. That'd be a lot of effort. Because then I have to limit my color palette, and I don't like thinking right now. Thinking is a lot of effort. Thinking is stinky. Yes, it's yassified Leshy. So yassified. This is my selection pad. I think it's been a while since I've drawn bodies. I'm clearly out of touch with this. Actually, yes, he does have the snatched waist. Look over here. Look at this. Is this not a snatched waist, Leshy? Like, look at this. Like, look at this. Snatched. Lay. Like, okay. You get the deal. I hope you get the deal, what I'm trying to say here. I did the thing where I accidentally left this clipping mask on. I'm gonna see if I can fix that really quick. I just leave some weird marks in the mask. Oh, this is 3200 by 3200. I can definitely not make it that big. Hold on. Yeah. 2800. Yes, and then I can just lower him position wise. Very good. Very good. And then I am reattaching his arm. This feels like surgery or something. It's okay, Leshy. We'll give you your arm back. Give us a moment. I just want to make sure arm length, elbow here maybe. If I continue my painterly style studies with this, you know, I'll just not properly define the arms. They don't need to be defined. You don't get properly defined arms, Leshy. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Hold on, just realize its shoulder's a little bigger than it needs to be. It's a line that confuses me. Right, I feel like I need to add more detail, and then that's where I start moving on from there for like coloring and stuff. I don't know where, because again, I don't entirely get how this model works. I mean, I guess we could just zoom in on the pixel. Pixels. This is very helpful. I now understand how Leshy's anatomy works. Very pixel, very raster bitmap. Okay. Like, it looks like more foliage for his arm. Or what if it's just fluffy fuzzy? Like his head. Home. Me doing this on Pinterest would like absolutely destroy me. Mostly because PO3 would pop up and then y'all would never hear the end of me talking about PO3. Be like, oh, PO3. Wait, I said I was gonna make a poem, wasn't I? I was gonna write that dumb ass poem about trust the process as like a cheer for myself, right? Okay, window capture. Trust the process. Don't make it visible yet. But yes, do grab this untitled notebook, indeed. Okay, I can move it. Okay, and then I can just... And then let me add my beautiful transitions on this, like a freaking high school PowerPoint presentation. Oh my gosh, it's a notepad! Wow! Oh my god, that's so tiny for y'all. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Because if I edit the font size, it's gonna edit... Because I have another instance of this activated for my guide for streaming, so I don't forget what the frick to do. Okay, so... Go down here. Let's do some typing. Trust the process. I need rhyming words. I need to go to Rhyme Zone. Rhyme Zone is my favorite site for getting rhymes when I need it. So process, what rhymes with process? There's one syllable words like bless, mess, stress, trust the process, trust the process. Can I? What about distress? Distress is like a good word. That's 2-syllable. Confess, digress. I see depress. Oh, there's distress. Trust the process. Trust the process. God, this is hard to think of stuff. Trust the process. Away with the stress. Trust the process. Away with stress. Away with stress. I'm making progress. Regress, success. Unless? Making progress. Caress. Egress. Bench press. Egress. Interesting. Assess. Acquiesce. Effervesce. Evening dress. More or less. Nonetheless. Underdress. Wine press. Faithfulness. Come on. Trust the process. Away with stress. I'm making progress. Trust the process. Away with stress. Trust the process. Away with stress. Keep making progress. Soon I'll have success. Doesn't this rhythmically sound good? Trust the process. Away with stress. Keep making progress. Soon I'll have success. Maybe I should say, I think because this is one too many syllables, so like, trust the process, out with stress. Keep making progress, soon I'll have success. More and more progress, and I'll have success. More and more progress, and I'll have success. Yes. Trust the process, out with stress. More and more progress, and I'll have success. Cool. I'm gonna add this to my quotes. Quote add. Apparently, the quotes do not rearrange themselves when you delete them out of order. I just have an empty slot for quote 1 and 2 right now, which is really weird. Ow. Okay. But quote 1 doesn't exist. Like, if I do this, it doesn't exist. But like, it's because I deleted them. But Stream Elements quote database doesn't like... It's weird. I feel like I should like search that up or something. Okay, hold on. Just this random hand there. Okay. Zooming out. I could do this one in flat colors instead. We'll see. Okay, what was I was gonna search Stream Elements, no quote found. After deleting quote, question mark? But like, Can I edit the quote? Okay, whatever. I'm thinking too much about this. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. What I should be thinking about is how the frick I'm supposed to... Okay, let me flip my cameras. A thing bothers me. Hold on, y'all. I can see it. I see something bothering me. Particularly isn't like low enough. We just fix the transition on that. Do that. Literally what it's... Like, I want to add more details, but I don't entirely know how to treat the line work on these arms. Like, what if I just ignore them? Like, there's enough detail, like, literally everywhere else. If I just, like, ignore them, absolutely pay no attention to these arms, don't try anything special with them, I feel like I'd get away with it. The way the shoulder look is, like, bothering me. I know I can make better shoulders than this, but clearly I'm not. Why is the body so uneven? This torso's really uneven. Now that I'm looking at this, like, why is it so imbalanced like this? What happened? I was doing this. Does this make me feel better? I'm just gonna... Yeah. I feel more content looking at this and seeing that it's more properly done now. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna add torso detail here. Emaciated. What did I draw? Okay. Skinny, shirtless person. Right, okay. Oh my god, see, I keep saying right, like... It's weird, it's so weird. I don't know why I started saying it so often too, like I say it when I'm talking to myself too, and it's so unsettling to, like, hear me use it so much, and I'm like, what? Why am I using it? Why? I'll name my grid Need my grid for help. I am useless. I'm not useless. See, again, this is me, like, reforming my thinking. I'm not useless, I just got to change my mindset. Okay, well, at least I have the shape of the torso correct, and I remember how to build a torso correctly, apparently, at least. To the best of my ability. Okay. Maybe I should ease myself into painterly style, like half cell shading but some blending, and maybe I'll feel better. Maybe that's what I need. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and end stream here. I said I would go half an hour. It has not been half an hour. It's like 7 minutes till half an hour is reached. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. I think my creativity juice is just completely dying, because especially like working on this one and being like, ooh, rendering, ooh, how do painter, blah blah blah. I'm happy with how the scarf rendering turned out, if anything, but I think I have a lot to like figure out at least, so I'm just gonna need to take some time to just kind of assess that before Thursday's stream. Yeah? Yeah. So thank you all for being here. Again, here's the schedule for this week. I will be back on Thursday with more art, but I will be transitioning from art to Casey's mod from Inscription, because gotta get that third run in, and hopefully I won't get killed by amalgams when I deal with Leshy. And then I'll be back with another stream on Saturday morning at 10 AM for more art. And we're going, I think JP is streaming right now, so we are going to be raiding JP. Thank you for being here, Shitrona. Much appreciated. I don't know what sound it is. Okay. There's our TV. Nebukeru. We're gonna do this shout out because it's secretive. There we go. Right now, he's playing Overwatch 2, so we are going to see someone from Overwatch. Oh, he just got raided, so we are going to very patiently wait for the raid to settle down. God damn it. Let's switch to the lobby really quick while we do that. But yeah, again, I am making my plans for changing my handle again, because I'm a silly bean and I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah. I really feel like this music might not be like loud enough. Here, let's play something else. I really don't think it's like loud enough. It really isn't. Here, funky, no. Relaxing Zelda music with ocean waves? Heck yeah. Yes, so handle change, again, I'm not entirely sure. It could be this month or it could be next month. It will happen by the end of this year, for sure. I will say that much, but I'm not entirely sure about any specific timeline other than that, just because I do have, like, my stuff prepared and whatnot. Well, no, I don't. I still need to prepare I still need to fix my banding assets to prepare for that. But eventually I'll have everything ready for that. And then we'll have the switchity. Yeah. Is there anything else you need to think about? Hopefully by Thursday or Saturday stream, I'll actually know for sure if I'm gonna take a break or not. Because again, Thanksgiving is coming up, so for sure Thanksgiving week I will definitely not be streaming. Unless I want to have a gorilla stream that week. And then for next week, gosh, it's just, I don't think, I could do 2 weeks. And then I come back and be like, oh, I am so confused. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. At least Thanksgiving week, maybe the next week also, so that'll be the next 2 weeks for break, with occasional gorilla streams if I feel like streaming, but again, me looking at my art and realizing I'm at this point where I'm trying to change things again and it's not matching up to my expectations, and that's fine. I just need to figure out a way to make it work for me. Okay. How did that quote go again? Trust the process, out with stress, more and more progress, and I'll have success. I'm gonna memorize that. Yeah. We'll see. Other than that, I'm trying to think if there's any other things we'd like to talk about. Not really, but thank you all for listening to me rant and chilling with me as I did art and talking about a little bit about mental health and just kind of listening to me blabber about whether or not I'm doing okay with this new brush setting setup that I made for myself. That was terrible wording, absolutely terrible. Okay, I think we can go ahead and raid JP now. JP is a farmer wolf boy. He's super nice, super chill, very calming, a very nice calming end to our night. I might stick around for a while until I feel like sleeping, but I think I just need to rest my brain at least from all the creative juices that I've been exerting. So as for a raid message, raid cust. Bonnie tried digital painting and perished. That'll be our raid message. That'll be our raid message. So please do copy and paste that raid message. Again, we prefer to have our raid messages without emotes because we like to be aware that some people might not have subs, and I am tiny streamer anyway, so I don't want y'all to have to use money to sub. So please do take this raid message, and let's go ahead and get our raid ready over to JP. Thank you all for chilling with me in liminal space. I'll go ahead and see you all on Thursday night. Please remember that you are loved, you are deserving, you are enough. And I'll see you all in the raid. Thank you, Toady. Thank you, Citrona and Bones and Shoto, Jer, Stitch, and Nogi. Lots of love to y'all.